This podcast was recorded on Budjalung land and produced in Naarm.
We could do a whole episode on,
Yeah.
you know, what's it called?
Food.
No, like alternative, like
Yeah.
alternatives. Is that the word?
Alternative meal ideas.
Yeah.
Drink ideas. I don't know, but what are we? Episode what? All right, we're on.
Bring the action. Hi guys, welcome back to episode 7. Skye and Cal are going to be talking about
Health and fitness.
So we are both pretty big on our health and fitness.
Yes.
I mean, my diet is absolutely shocking. I feel like I would love for you to write me a meal plan. Although I do know how to do it, I feel like it's just easier when someone else tells you what to do.
Sometimes it's good to have somebody accountable for your meals and your training and stuff, right?
Yeah, because then they can be like, yo, what are you eating today, bitch? And you're like, not a donut. I'm going to put that down.
But in saying that, I did have a coach for like, I think it was like 3 weeks. Because I was like, I know what I'm doing in the gym, of course. I know how to eat and stuff. But like, it's so easy for me to just be like, let's have like a bit of junk or whatever. And I felt like if I have a coach, then I have somebody accountable.
To hold you accountable.
Yeah, and it lasted, I think, maximum 3 weeks.
Why? What happened there?
Well, I would just like eat loads of shit and then I would feel guilty. You'd be calling me up and be like, what did you eat today? And I'm like, see, I never used to answer to people. Like, why would I answer to this guy? But I'm paying him to do this, right?
I know. I feel like the main question I get is like, how do you stay motivated? And I'm like, look, I feel like you need to be ready. Like until you are completely ready to be committed and actually want to go to the gym, like I feel like something big has to happen for you to get that little push.
Yeah.
Like maybe a breakup.
Yeah.
Let's go break up with them.
The revenge board is the thing.
Go break up with your mister or your boyfriend. No, I'm just joking. But like something big has to happen for you to go, look, this is really important to me. Like I want change.
Yeah.
Like I trained with EBT for years and did not see any results because I didn't really take it seriously.
Yeah.
He also wasn't making me lift any heavier. Like I would go there and I'd do the same weight. But besides that, I wasn't ready I didn't take it seriously.
Yeah, you've got to put in the work and you've got to want it,
exactly.
Right?
Like you can go to the gym and just get a PT to be like, do that, which is what they do. But they're not going to be the ones that are getting you your results. Like you need to put in
the work. Yeah,
you need to put in the work and the effort, and it is mainly diet.
100%. I feel like even if you didn't go to the gym but had a good diet, you would get more results.
100%.
Than going to the gym and just eating shit. Like
what is it? 80% diet, 20% Training, yeah.
I get asked that a lot as well. Like, how do you stay motivated? And I don't believe in motivation.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no such thing as motivation in the gym. Like gym motivation, no, it's not. It just comes down to discipline. Like,
discipline.
Discipline will result in you becoming consistent and motivated. But like, it's a byproduct, right? Like,
absolutely.
I have days where like, I don't want to go to the gym, but I'm disciplined enough to know that I have to go to the gym, and it might not always be a good session and I might not always feel amazing after it, but it's better than not doing it at all and just keeps the momentum.
Oh yeah,
the
100%.
momentum's the most important thing.
Like if you fall off the bandwagon and don't go for a little bit, it's 10 times harder to get yourself back there.
Yeah.
Like just going every day and not even thinking about it, like just get up and go.
Yeah, it's like an upward spiral, right? Like I think they say it's like 90, I could be wrong, but I think it's 90 days in a row to create a habit.
Yes, yeah.
So if you can just set yourself a goal of like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym and stick to my routine for like 3 months. And then after the 3 months, you're not just going to stop, because then it's just embedded in you to get up and go to the gym, whatever it is that you do. Like,
and once you see the results, I feel like that becomes really addictive. Yeah. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm starting to see something now happen, and like feeling good. Like I mainly do it for happiness. Like
100%.
I can tell my mood swings are so bad. Like if I haven't been to the gym, I'm like grumpy, I'm angry, I'm frustrated. Like I feel like it's such a good outlet for me.
When did you start training? Like how old were you?
I wish I started earlier. I think I would have started at like 18, 19. I went to F45. That was before having the kids. I just did F45. I never like lift heavy weights or really got into gym in that sense. I don't know what happened when I started going off on my own, but that's when I could really like, that's when I really got into it, when I went by myself. Like And then the first time I went, I was really nervous, and I was like, fuck, how do I use this? Like, how do I use this machine, and where do I get the weights from, and da-da-da. But it's just like the practice. And now I go in and I slam the weights on, and I like make a noise, and I'm like, yeah. I walk around and I'm like, yeah, I'm that bitch. I don't know. I just feel like so confident.
I feel like even you having a trainer for a prolonged period and then going in by yourself, like you were still nervous. So I can imagine how daunting it is for like
someone who has
never been in there.
I know.
But I just think that like you overthink in your head, because realistically, no one actually cares about you in the gym. Like everyone's just focused on themselves and working on themselves. No one actually cares. I feel like people need to remember that when they're going into the gym.
Yes, that's true. But people do look around the room. I'm such a I'm a people watcher at the gym. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, wonder if that person has kids or like, are they married?
Right, I'm not like that at all.
Yeah, do. I am very focused, but I do take notice of my surroundings.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like I just need to be better with my diet.
Yeah, like diet is the biggest part. And it's the hardest part as well. Knowing what to eat, when to eat. And I think that just comes down to, again, like time, learning what works for you. Because there's, again, not one shoe fits all. Like you can have a diet plan of somebody that may work for them, but it may not work for you, because there's so many different like contributing factors to your journey, like weight loss or strength gains. And it's all based on how much food you're eating and what sort of foods you're eating.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I think that just takes time to learn what works for you.
Like
trial and error.
I definitely believe in the whole like calorie deficit thing, but I also think that if you're eating healthy foods, like not processed and all the rest, that your body is going to look better and more shredded. Like, because I've seen it in my own body. Like I can be in a calorie deficit and eat, junk, ice cream, lollies, and have all the things that I crave. But when I go full clean, I don't know. I just like...
No, that's facts. That's actually true. Yeah, because like obviously to lose weight, right, you just need to be eating less calories than your body needs per day, right?
Yes.
But like you can have, say, ice cream or say McDonald's all day and still be under your calorie goal. You're still going to lose weight, but you won't look as good as somebody that's in a calorie deficit that are eating clean foods, because you get the salt and all the rest of it that comes in those processed foods, holds water retention and may make you look less shredded, less lean, right? There's so many different elements to it. I feel like if everyone like as a general consensus just uses the like 70-30 rule, where it's like 70% clean and 30% junk, you put yourself in the best possible position to feel good, like long term. Because like if you just go like all in clean for like a couple of weeks and you have like a cheat meal or like you eat a bit of junk,
a binge blowout.
And then you feel shit because then you feel like I've let myself down. Whereas like if you have that mentality where like you can have room to have nice foods and go out for dinners with your friends and stuff and not feel guilty, because at the end of the day, it's about making you feel good.
Yeah, like being that strict is not going to make anyone feel good.
No, it doesn't. And it impacts your life as well. Like you can't go out for dinner with your friends because you've got to eat clean or eat out. Like, come on.
I could never.
I'm pretty good in that sense. I always have that sort of like 70-30. Like I always do.
That's really good. And I feel like if you've got that balance, then you're winning.
When I first started going to the gym, it was for like this image. I wanted to look a certain way. But now, over the last, I'd say like year and a half, probably even 2 years, I go to the gym now to feel good and feel confident.
Same.
And like it translates to my work. Like everything,
Energy,
every aspect of my life is better
Sleep
when I'm
is
training.
Better.
Everything,
Everything is better.
It doesn't always have to be like six-pack muscles or big BBL looking ass.
No.
Like there's so much more to it.
But it is good to have a goal, because that I feel like does give you the discipline and the motivation, even though we don't believe in motivation. But it does give you the motivation to like work towards that goal.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think I could just go to the gym and be like, oh yeah, happy with how my ass looks like. I'm like, no, I want a dump truck. Let's go. Because then you want to lift heavier and you want to do more and spend more time in the gym. So
I feel like it has like the biggest impact on your mental health when you train.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I feel like if anyone's struggling through any sort of mental health problems, I feel like the first step you should do is actually go to the gym, because you'll be amazed at how good you feel after like a couple of weeks of like training. Like exercise is medicine, I reckon.
It is. Like exercise will cure anything. Honestly,
Okay.
Do we not want to make that claim?
That's a big claim.
That's my belief.
I don't think it's going to cure everything, Skye. What happens if I've got a broken leg? Oh, I'm just going to go to the gym, go for a jog. Oh, it's all good now. Don't worry, doc. Don't worry about the surgery. I got booked in next month. I'm doing marathons now.
I meant like mental health. I was referring more to like mental health. To some degree, I felt like it did help with my ADHD.
Yeah.
And like my moods, like I said, like it would help with depression and like sadness and everything else.
And even just like stress. Like
yes,
it's such a big thing in most people's lives now, whether it's like financial stress or work stress, family stress. If you can just set yourself, it doesn't even have to be long, 45 minutes to an hour of gym a day. Just release everything, take your mind off everything, no phone, no thoughts about anything, just focus on having a good workout. You will feel better.
I love asking people this question. What does a day on the plate look like for you?
A day on the plate at the moment looks very different from day to day with me at the moment.
I always ask Callum, like, what did you eat today?
Yeah, it depends on what like my goal is at that current time. Like if I have a TV show or something, then I'll be, locked into looking a certain way and changing my diet. But for me at the moment, it's so hard to like have a routine and have structure when I'm traveling 3 or 4 days a week, different states across the country. Like you're in airports, you're in hotels. Like it's hard to get that same consistent sort of diet.
That's another thing too. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah. I don't feel like people know what the healthier option is. Like they'll go to a cafe and get an acai bowl over like eggs on toast and think that's a better option.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's misleading because an acai bowl 9 times out of 10 would have a lot more calories than some eggs on toast.
And like so much more sugar.
Yeah. So I typically like whenever I eat out, I'm eating out pretty much every meal at the moment. And I have been for the last probably 6 months.
Yeah, we're pretty bad too.
And I'll always just favor like a high protein option, right? Yeah. Like it doesn't matter if it's breakfast, lunch or dinner. If I'm going through the menu and it's like a pizza there, or I could have like a steak or like a chicken salad.
Yes.
I would always opt for that healthier, higher protein variant,
100%. That's what I do too.
If I'm at home and I'm shredding.
Yeah, what are you eating?
I'm eating pretty much whole foods only. So, and it's not complex. It's very simple foods. Like I'd have eggs for breakfast. Like
scrambled, fried.
Just drink them. Yeah,
I really want to put eggs in my protein shake, but I just can't do it.
Really?
Should I try?
I just drink them. Yeah, I always have. And then I'll have some oats. That's my breakfast. Then I'll go to the gym and then I'll obviously replenish.
Oats, just oats, milk, what?
Oats.
Honey.
Oats with water and a bit of honey.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't taste amazing, but it just gets the job done. I eat for fuel, not pleasure when I'm cutting.
Can you seriously not have like milk or something?
I can, but then I just get the shits because I'm lactose intolerant, don't I?
Okay. I'll just be shitting at the gym.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
And then like after the gym, I'll always have like a higher carb meal as well. So I have higher carb meal before gym and after. Yeah. It's for energy before the gym and then after the gym to like replenish.
Yeah.
I'll have like rice and some meat. Like it could be chicken and rice and some veggies, beef and rice, doesn't really matter. And then I repeat that again, usually in the afternoon.
And just like plain chicken breast with like...
Yeah, I usually just add a bit of seasoning, but it's like some of the, the paprika stuff or like I don't really go overboard with all the sauces and that, that just seems, I just eat because it makes me feel good.
That is really clean,
Yeah, but after a while of doing that, you kind of like... It just becomes
crave
normal.
It and you probably...
Yeah, it becomes normal. Then when I have like, say now I have a week of just like a lot of junk, then like, when I go back to the plain basic meals, I'm like, this is bland.
Yeah.
But then you get back into rhythm and routine, right?
Yeah, I really want to try and eat like that one day, like 1 week of my life. I just want to eat full whole food, clean. Like I'd just love to try it. Anyway, so what about dinner?
Dinner would be always the same as well. I'd either have like potatoes and meat or like rice and some meat.
Yeah, so favoring protein every meal, like as long as that's what I try to do. I'm like, okay, protein, what can I, and I won't, if I'm trying to be healthy and on my best behavior or whatever, I try my hardest to have protein, and if it's not got protein in it, then I'm like, I'm not having it.
Do you know what I try to stay away from? Like drinks, like soft drinks.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that is like the worst thing for
drinking your calories. 100%.
Because you can like, you can have like a decent sized meal and it could be like, 300-400 calories, or you can have, say 2 or 3 soft drinks a day, that's the equivalent to one whole meal.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
crazy.
And you can drink that and you're still hungry, so then you'll end up just eating way more calories than you're supposed to. So if you cut out all the sugary drinks and all the snacks in between meals, I think you're off to a pretty good start.
100%. Yeah.
How much would you say you spend on like food, fitness sort of stuff like every week?
I
'Cause
mean,
it's not cheap.
groceries are pretty expensive these days. I mean, it'd be different for me because I've got 2 kids and a partner. But like, I can go to the grocery store and spend like $500 each time. But
Is that once a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got Chef Good Meals at the moment, so it does lessen that bill, which is great. And I love the convenience of just like grabbing something. See, for me, the whole eating thing is hard because I'm so time poor.
Yeah, right.
Like,
okay.
I
think
wish
you gotta
I had-
prepare.
Yeah, I did. I'm going to try and prep and be better because I really want to get into that. But I was paying like $40 a week at EMF because it's like a gold member.
Yeah.
And that you can use the pool and the sauna and all of that. But I downgraded because I'm like, I'm not using it.
There's no point, yeah.
Yeah.
I spend, like, most of my money goes on food because I feel like healthier foods these days are more expensive than...
And organic.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even worry about the organic stuff, really.
I'd love to do all organic.
Really? I don't
Yes.
know if I believe in it.
Oh my gosh, what do you mean?
Like, I don't know if I believe in organic food.
It's 100% better.
Yeah, but I just don't know if I believe in it, Skye.
What does that even mean?
Well, like, what? Like, you're having organic tomato because it's like not got pesticides and all that jazz on it.
Do you know they spray all the vegetables
But
and
what
shit
happens
to
if
make
it's on the
them...
truck and it's next to the apples that aren't organic? And they're riddled with germs.
Yeah, I mean...
And what about the geezer that's putting it on the shelf that's been just gone to the bathroom and hasn't washed his hands?
Okay, true, but organic pasteurized eggs...
What's a pasteurized egg?
I'm not completely sure, but...
Oh my God!
I'm not entirely sure what pasteurized is. All I know is that it's good. But organic, you can get organic eggs and pasteurized eggs. And I think pasteurized and organic eggs would be better than the other eggs.
I'm simple with my eggs. As long as
Because
they're fucking
think about
fertilized.
it.
I'm not fertilized. I'm happy. Fertilized or not fertilized?
I don't...
As long as they're not fertilized.
What?
Like, I'm happy with my eggs as long as there's not a fucking chicken in it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. But think about it, like, oh, this is a gross analogy and I think shit's going to get weird. But, like, imagine if, like, this alien was eating our poo, right? Do you think he would want to eat our poo if we were this close to each other, stressing, sweating, fucking having the worst life?
What's that got to do with anything we're talking about?
Because the chickens are like that. They're in the worst environment. They can't run around. They don't know what an outside. They're in cages. They're right next to each other. They've got diseases. They're
But
gross.
what's that got to do with alien, Skye?
I was trying to give you an example. If, like, do you think the alien would want to eat a healthy person's poo or an unhealthy person's poo?
Well, obviously a healthy person's poo because it's not like liquid. Like
It's-
you'll have solid fiber that's like more like a Mars bar, not like chocolate milkshake.
I
What
actually
do alien do?
I love my chocky melted, so I'm going for the sick human. If I was an alien, oh my god! Far what do you pay in fees?
I mean, I've got five different memberships.
Yeah, I had 2, but I cancelled the other one because I'm like, I'm not using it.
Yeah, they're about what are they, like $30 a pop now, $40 a pop.
Yeah, they ain't
So what's
cheap.
that? 5 times say 30. Somebody
Aliens!
knows.
Where are the aliens?
Roughly that much, whatever that may be on the gym membership side of things. And then, I do enjoy like a massage a couple of times a week.
Oh, like a health massage.
Yeah, or like a spa day. They're usually about $50.
Yeah,
it adds
true,
up.
true,
But
true.
you don't need to spend that much to get your goals. I just like to have a couple of different gym memberships so I can continue to keep the whistle wet because I can't stand going in the same gym every day, every week, seeing the same people at the same times, doing the same thing. It wrecks my brain,
I
bro.
feel like there's never the same person there. I go at the same time, same gym every day, and there's never the same person there. I will see randoms there. And I'm like, I've never seen you before.
Do you have your glasses on?
No, I don't need glasses, but I'm just like...
I go to the gym at the same time, so I see the same people. Do you go at different times? I feel if you go like midday...
I go same time every
Right.
day, and there'll be different people. But anyway, EMF, it's a very big gym.
Yeah.
I also love being in like a busy gym too. I feel like that, like gets you pumped, don't you reckon?
Yeah, it does. But then sometimes it annoys me if it's too busy when I gotta wait on for equipment.
Yeah, that's annoying.
And it wrecks my brain when somebody's just like sitting there on their phone on the machine.
Oh, I know.
I remember when I first started gym, I'd be like, oh, like how many sets have you got left? And they'd be like, oh, 4. I'd be like, okay. And then I'd like wander off. Now I'm like, how many sets you got left? 4? All right. And I just wait there.
Oh my gosh,
Wait there.
that is so
like,
uncomfortable.
if they're on their phone, like I will wait there. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm that bitch. I take so long because
Yeah.
I'm like, I need my rest.
Yeah, you should have rest, but like, you know, it takes a piss sometimes. I remember the other week, right, there was a geezer in my gym, right, and he was supersetting, and I'm all for supersetting, whatever, but it's a bit of a questionable thing.
Superset, for the people who don't know,
using 2 different bits of equipment.
Yeah, so superset's like two
Exercises together,
Yeah.
and then you have a rest.
Yeah.
So I'm all for that, like, but busy times at the gym is a bit more questionable, especially if it's 2 different machines. Like you can superset on a machine and have like a bit of dumbbells next to you.
Yeah, that's
sweet, right?
That's real respectful.
Yeah, well, I'm strutting in this gym and I want to use the leg press, and this geezer is using the leg press and the quad extension, which is 2 machines. So I
That
asked
you
him,
need to use.
I was like, are you finished on the leg press? And he's like, no, I'm still using that. And I looked over and I was like, your towel's there. Is your towel using it? And he was like, I'm supersetting.
Can't you just jump in though?
Yeah, well,
It is annoying.
it's
though.
annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you supersetting or is your towel? Because, bro, the leg press is over there and the quad extension's over there. There's about a 2-minute walk in between. Not on my clock, brother. I kicked his bottle over and
you're
sat
so
on there.
He's got to get home to the kids, all right? Get the fuck off the leg press.
It's just gym etiquette.
There should be more than one leg press though. That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's enough about health and fitness. If you guys enjoyed talking about health and fitness, I love talking about health and
Same.
fitness.
I could talk about it for hours.
We can definitely touch on that in more episodes. Make sure you send through your questions. We love answering health and fitness related questions. But for now, just quickly, we're going to...
While we're on questions, I think we have one
Yes.
here from when we were speaking about your sexuality. Was it like pansexual or something along those lines?
Sexuality.
So we have a question here from Jakey Boy. Right. I heard you chatting about your love life and sexuality in an earlier episode. Would either of you be open to being in a throuple or having a third person in your relationship? Even if it was just a casual thing. A friend of mine recently opened up her relationship and it seems to be really happy, but I think I'll be too jealous to do it.
Oh,
That's
that's
juicy.
such a good question.
Good question, Jake.
Thanks, Jakey. So what are your thoughts on this? You can
Absolutely not.
Yeah, okay.
Not for me.
What about another girl? Like,
No.
not another girl.
No. I just feel like I'm very old school in just like the traditional ways of like, what's mine is mine and I don't want to share it.
Yeah, that's so
Do you know what I mean?
It would be such a head fucker, I
And
reckon.
like, think about it. Like, you know, say now you're having, like, you're in a relationship, right, with somebody and you're having a lot of sex and you know what each other likes and like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how each other work in the bedroom and all that sort of stuff. Then you just add a random in the mix that doesn't know what the fuck is going on. It would be a bit techie. I'm not going to lie. I'd be confused.
Oh, you'd have to be so drunk.
Yeah.
You would have to be off your chops.
But I can imagine, no. I don't even want to picture it in my head, bro.
Yeah, look, like...
How do you feel about it?
Oh gosh, I feel like I'm going to be so open and honest on this podcast and people are going to just go, oh my God, I can't believe she's saying this. But like for me, I think it's really attractive when like someone else wants your partner.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Don't you think like I find it really hot? I'm like, that turns me on.
Yeah, because like you see value in your partner then because like you know it's like hot property.
No, not like I already see value in my partner, obviously, but it's just a thing. I don't think I could do it with someone I've been in a long-term relationship that I was wanting to spend the rest of my life with because I feel like it might really play on your mind and really fuck with you a bit, you know, especially if your partner was like really enjoying it, or I just think maybe
like, I don't want to see my partner having sex with somebody else.
Yeah.
Even if I'm in the room, not an image I want.
No, I mean, it does turn me on, but I would never want to actually do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
But,
it's a messed up fantasy of mine, but I would never actually go through with it.
Yeah. The
Because
throuple
it's
thing
like
is
too scary. I'm too jealous or overprotective of like my
I feel like
person.
I'm just there's obviously an element of jealousy, right? But it's just more like territorial. Like I just feel like what's mine is mine. And I don't want to share that with other people. Like, why would I? Even if it's another girl, like for me, sex is just like, it's like intimate, right?
Really
like it's
intimate
like
and special.
two people, right? Coming
It's like
together.
a sacred thing that you do with someone that you really love.
Yeah.
So I could totally get around it if I wasn't like, maybe if it wasn't my partner. And I mean, I'm 31. I'm in a long-term relationship. Don't think I'll ever be experiencing a throuple.
Whilst we're on the topic of throuples, I feel like that's not for me to begin with, but there's that next step where like, basically, let me get into it. So I was at a club one day, like maybe a year ago or so, and there was this glamour in there, right? Like she was a rocket, right? So I was chatting her up time. We're having drinks, whatnot, right? We're like, she's flirting with me. I'm giving a bit back, whatever. And then I go to the bar to get a drink, and I turn around and she's like pretty much hugging and very intimate and close to this guy. And he was like 10'8". And he's covered in tattoos and he was monstrous, right? And I was like, oh my God, they're kissing. And I was like, I'm fucked you. Like, this guy is massive. I've been rizzing up his bird for the last 3 hours.
Oh, were you talking to her?
Yeah. And then I go over there with a drink because I bought her a drink, innit? I'm like, hey, mate. And he's like, oh, I seen you chatting up my wife. And I was like, oh, like, sorry, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know that you were together. And he's like, no, that's all good. Long story short, he comes in and he's asking me then, he's like, would you be interested in coming back with us? And I was like, hold on a minute now. They obviously, this is what they're into, yeah?
See, I feel like that'd be okay for you.
No, yeah.
If they like it.
Yeah, and I was kind of like, well, if it was two girls, perhaps, maybe, right? But he's a geezer, right? And it gets worse because then I'm like, oh, I'm not into threesomes. He's like, no, I don't want a threesome. I just want to wank over you fucking my wife.
See, it's an actual fantasy.
And I was like, you having a laugh? I was like, ha ha ha. Slapped him on his back, thinking it was a joke. And he was like looking confused. And I was like, you're mad. And he's like, that's what I want to do. That's what we do. And then I was like, what do you mean? And apparently it's a thing called, I could be wrong, but it's like cuckolding or something like that, where basically your partner masturbates over your other half having intercourse with somebody else.
It's definitely a real thing. But like, fuck me. I would get offended if my boyfriend was like, I want to see someone else fuck you. I'd be like,
yeah. And how, like, that to me is a bit crazy. Like,
it is, but it is a thing.
Everyone has their own like fetishes or fantasies, I guess. Like, that's sweet. But I could never, no matter how hot you are, it could be Eva Mendes in her prime. I would never be able to poke her with her boyfriend masturbating watching me. Because I'd be just thinking, there's a geezer looking at my arsehole here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
It's pretty weird.
Good job for not going through with that. And thank you so much for sharing. But yeah, I think the general consensus is no, we wouldn't do it, especially with a long-term or serious partner.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'd love to sit here and talk about sex all day, but that's the end of the episode. But we will be back next week with some juicy topics.
Staying on the sex topics, there's some juice coming next week. So if you want to tune in then.
Nothing will be off the table, guys. You know us. We are open books.
Leaving no stone unturned, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
All right, well, make sure you subscribe to our podcast if you want to hear more. Follow all the off-air action over on our Instagram at Skye Weekly and at Cal Dave or at Skye and Callum Podcast. And if you want to ask us any questions, chat to our producers, you can email us anytime at skyeandcallum@noblepodcast.com.au.